So there was actually some really cool news that came out for the iPhone 14 in particular, which is kind of funny because typically whenever some sort of new feature like this comes out, usually we talk about it, then it kind of goes away, and that's kind of what ends up happening. Luckily for us though, with the iPhone 14, it looks like a month ago, Apple gave us this feature for satellite messaging, and it looks like within satellite messaging, we now get another bit of time for our satellite messaging within our iPhone. So I believe it was free for like a little bit of time for like a couple of years, but that time was quickly kind of going away. But now it looks like Apple has extended that out with our iPhones, which I thought was actually a really, really cool thing. So that in and of itself was a really awesome thing. Now fast forward with iOS 18.3, Apple went through and they added Starlink support for certain phones. I think it was for T-Mobile iPhones. So what Apple ended up doing was that they gave us this feature set within iOS 18.3, which kind of started with the iPhone 14. And then what they ended up doing was T-Mobile ended up actually teaming up, and they actually ended up allowing you to go through and essentially, use, Starlink within Apple without having to go through and even have a T-Mobile plan, I don't think. So that was something else that was really cool and that directly affects the iPhone 14, considering the 14 supports this feature, and it was one of the first iPhones to bring that type of capability anyways. So that right there is another really cool thing. So it's interesting, the iPhone 14 is kind of reminding me of the iPhone 10 in a way. When the iPhone 10, so many years after it came out, ended up getting that back tap support, if you remember that feature. Well, now we're basically getting that type of capability with this type of device too, which I think is really cool. So in a lot of ways, I think this iPhone is still pretty much worth buying. I think it still has a lot of capability and a ton of quality and capability within it. Would it be the first device I'd recommend people to buy? I don't really know, but it's still a really good iPhone and it still has a bunch of capability when it comes down to it. So if you have any other thoughts or questions, please let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.